Selamat siang,
Selamat
Mas Brandon.
siang. You selamat siang. Hasib, how are you doing today?
Fine, how about you?
I'm very fine, thank you.
Okay, we're Nabiya.
Nabiya, please come and join us.
Oh.
Nabiya is coming to join us. Thank you.
I think we forgot her outside.
How can we forget her? You're most welcome, Nabiya. How are you feeling today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very fine, but the weather's been so hot outside. At least
Yeah.
things inside here there's a bit of AC, so it's pretty cool.
And how are you?
Fine. How about you?
Yeah, I'm good. Hello, everyone. I hope you all are feeling well. So today we are going to talk to you about the KNB Scholarship. So we will talk about the requirements for getting recommendation letter, and then we'll talk about the requirements for KNB Scholarship, and then at the end, the selection procedure, and then the interview. So first we can start with the requirements of recommendation letter in our countries. So for Pakistan, you can see that I have already opened the Indonesian embassy portal in the Instagram. So you can see the requirements here, and there is also a QR code by which you can just scan and get the recommendation letter form, that the Google form. So I will discuss about that Google form later, that what things like you need to submit for getting the recommendation letter. I just want to ask you that I told to Pakistani students that they can fill their form by reaching out this QR code. What about you in your country?
Yeah, thank you so much, Nabiya. Yeah, so in my country, that is Uganda, it's the same case with Pakistan. All you have to do is to fill out the Google form, which I'm going to share with Nabiya. She's also going to put on the link, I think. Yeah, I'll just share with Nabiya the link. Then
I can show on the screen.
On the screen, yeah. So Nabiya is going to share that link on the screen. So all you have to do is just fill in the Google form, and it's pretty fast. You just have to fill in your biodata. After filling in your biodata, you upload the documents that have been requested for. And the main documents, just to mention them, you have the passport, which is very important. You need your passport ready. And then you also need to have your academic documents with you. And you also need to have your health or your medical document with you. Those are the most important documents. Then you wait for the embassy official to reach out to you.
Okay, the main is the passport.
The passport, yeah.
Right. So it's easy to get passport in your country?
Yeah, of course, it's so easy. Just take ordinary, I think it's 10 days. And for express, I think it's just 2 or 3 days.
The same case with my country as well.
Okay, like even in Pakistan, if you want to apply, you can just go for the fast track passport, and you can get this in around 1 week or 2 weeks. Okay, so...
And also for how to reach in the Google form link from Afghanistan, you can just go to the official page, Instagram page of Indonesian embassy and cover, and you can just get the link from that place. They post already.
Okay.
Yeah, just a disclaimer, we Ugandans, we don't have an official Indonesian embassy, so there is no official page, but Nabiya is going to share with you the link shortly, okay? Just stay tuned.
Then how your students will get?
But I think you will share with them, I'll share with it to you,
No,
but
I
when they
mean to
go
say
on the KNB
from
platform,
Kenya, right?
KNB platform, yeah. When they go on the KNB platform, they'll be directed to the Kenyan embassy.
Okay,
That's
I
where
see.
they'll get.
Okay, so I have opened the KNB Scholarship recommendation letter for Pakistani students. So here you can see you need to upload your passport, then your certificates attested. If you are intermediate, you need to attest your documents from ISSB and then from MOFA. And if you're applying for masters, you need to attest your degree from HEC and then from MOFA. And what about you people?
So I think it's mostly it's same. Just that thing that you mentioned, it's all the same in Afghanistan.
Yeah,
HEC and then from MOFA?
Yeah.
So for my country, we just need to get, maybe for the case of those applying for masters and PhD, you will get your documents attested in your respective universities. You don't need to go to the National Council of Higher Education. Then for those ones who are straight from high school, you don't need to attest anything. Whatever documents you get from your secondary schools, you just use them the way they are.
Okay. Now, if I talk about the requirement, the main requirement is your CGPA for your master's program. And for intermediate, it's 80%. If your marks are more than 80%, then you are eligible to apply. And for the master's program, your CGPA should be 3.5. And I recommend you, if your CGPA is 3.2, you can go ahead, you can apply. Okay, and the other requirement is the English proficiency test. So what about in your country?
Oh yeah, so in my country, it's not a must for you to submit the English proficiency test. I would advise for those ones who are looking at the bachelor's, get recommendation letters from your former secondary schools attesting to the fact that you are taught in English. For those ones who are applying for masters and PhD, you can equally still get recommendation letters from your respective universities just to prove that you are being taught in English. That's good enough for Ugandans.
Okay. For me, I think we need to submit TOEFL and IELTS as it's written in the official portal of getting recommendation letter on the embassy's website. So, but I suggest you people to just submit your English proficiency certificate, because on the main page of KNB website there is written that if your medium of language is in English while your previous studies, then you can submit your proficiency certificate. So just go ahead with the name of Almighty Allah.
But the students that they have money, they can get. It's fine.
Actually, yeah, that's a nice one, because if you can afford to pay, because you get to realize that the TOEFL is about $300 and then the IELTS is about $350. Yeah, so if you can afford to make that payment, it would be very good. You pay and submit
because
it, boost your
you can
application.
use for money scholarship that, because it's a needed thing that you must have for if you want to submit your form for other scholarships, you can use that. Yeah. But also for Afghanistan also you need, but it's not too much high score. For TOEFL test, you just need for a bachelor more than 43, and for masters just more than 53, and for the masters you just need more than 61, and for PhD you need more than 71.
Okay.
From totally 120. Totally 120?
That's for TOEFL, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then for IELTS, it's normally
IBT.
yeah. TOEFL IBT.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then for the IELTS test, it's normally on a band of 12.0. So if you have a band of like 5.5 onwards, it's really okay. So that's like half score almost. Yeah. You can't fail to get
too much.
It's not too much. Yeah, it's not so
Your
complicated.
English is a medium, you can just pass it easily.
What, like for you, for your students, it's compulsory for the proficiency test?
Yeah, it's compulsory for us. We must have.
Okay.
Because we don't study like in university or in school in English. For that reason, we must have that certificate. Also, recommendation letter from.
Yeah. Now the main requirement for application under KNB is getting recommendation letters from your previous teachers or professors. For if you are applying for bachelor's degree, you need to get your recommendation letters from 2 teachers from your previous school or college. And for masters?
Yeah, for masters also you must be having from your professors, at least one.
And try to get recommendation letter from associate professors or professors, because it will be more acceptable. What about you?
Yeah, it's the same case. So if you're also looking at a PhD, for example, masters, yeah, it would be good to reach out to at least one from a professor, and then the other, if you're working, if you chance to be in the field, it would be nice from your supervisor,
Yeah,
from your
it's
place
so
of
good,
work.
it's helpful.
Yeah, you can have 2 recommendation letters. Those would be very okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As I'm looking at this, the link that Islamabad Embassy provides, there are very less documents. They don't require so much, because previously when I submit my application, they required many declarations from the what we say, the place called Kachehri, like the place where lawyers sit, like they need some documents from there. But it's not like that. So this time it's easy.
For legalization?
For legalization and for making some documents like parents' affidavit and Okay, what about health certificate?
Yeah, it must also, in Afghanistan, you must have that health insurance that you can also get it so easy from Kabul Polyclinic, just one day.
Not health insurance, health
Certificate. Yeah, health certificate.
Yeah, so I don't know how you guys are doing it, but for my colleagues, for example, who are applying right now in Uganda, what they're doing is they're just downloading a normal health document from the internet, and then they fill it in, stamp, and then submit it in, and it's working out for them. Yeah.
Okay, now I think we are done with the requirements. Now I want to move towards the selection procedure. So for every university, there is different selection procedure, but you should be ready for academic test. Academic test can be related to your previous studies, or it can be related to the logical reasoning, and then related to maths. And then you will have interview, and then after interview you have to give psychological test. So regarding the university selection procedure, what do you want to say to the audience?
So regarding the university selection procedure?
No, selecting the university.
Oh, selecting the university.
Yeah.
So what happens is that when you go on the KNB website, you're going to find a list of like 47 different universities on the website. So these universities, it has been made so easy that they've even put contacts of the individuals who you can reach out to in respective universities. If you have any queries that you want to make, you can always reach out. Just make use of their numbers and their emails. I would suggest use the email before contacting them straight on their phone numbers. Two, look at these universities, try to read on the website and see if they have what you want to study. For example, Nabiya is doing a master's in chemistry, is doing civil engineering, I'm doing chemical engineering. So it would be wise to find universities that have what you want to study, and then you reach out to you read the research of the professors and try to contact these the personnel who have put their contacts and make your inquiries. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like in which university you are applying, you should know that your program is offering the research that you want to pursue, and about the environment also, about the city also. You want to add up anything?
Yes, same case. just be focused on, if you choose one top ranked university, at least for the second you go for a medium, or for maybe a lesser
ranked university. According to your CGPA, you can select the ranks. You can see the rankings on the Indonesian websites, like they mention all the universities and their ranks as well. So you can go and check and select the first priority according to the rank, and the second according to the rank and your CGPA, so that you'll have more chances of getting so that you can get selected.
Just remember, if you don't choose from your university, you must know that you have some mistake in choosing universities. Because if you have all of your documents completely, then you can submit your form. After, if you don't choose, you know that you just make a mistake in choosing universities. Please focus, much focus on the choosing university, because the best and the important part of the application.
Yeah, and as you choose, you should bear in mind that you only have a chance of picking 2 universities. So, bearing in mind what they say, you should pick the one that is maybe highly ranked as your first choice, then the second. So, in the event, God forbid, but in the event that you're not taken onto your first choice, you can come into the second choice at least. Yeah?
Okay, now we can just tell what was your first priority.
ITS.
Okay, ITS, same for me.
Yeah, my first priority was ITS as well.
Okay, second priority?
ITB.
ITB.
Yeah.
Mine was Universitas Islam Indonesia. What about you?
The same university actually. University Indonesia.
Islam Indonesia?
It was Universitas Indonesia.
Okay.
Yeah, because it has chemical engineering as well. But my top priority was ITS.
But you see, the University of Indonesia is having the highest rank in all the universities.
Exactly. Although for some reason when I checked like the chemical, I was so particular in that I was not looking at the overall university rank at that time. I was looking at chemical engineering rank. So I found ITS was it was actually Bandung ITS then, but for some reason I didn't want Bandung. I just picked ITS and I wanted Indonesia.
Yeah, but you must be focused, because first priority is so important. Yeah. but mostly 90% cases, like your first choice, they will
Contact
be
you.
contacted
Yeah.
you. Please.
Yeah.
So for you, just ITS contacted you?
Yeah.
Not
for
the
me,
other one?
No, the other one. Just
Okay.
ITS.
For me, ITS contacted me when I was done with the interview. Then University of Islam Indonesia contacted me, and they were already selected some maybe 15 students, and they just took the interviews to select maybe 5 or 6 students. What about you?
I was only contacted by ITS, my first choice. After that,
Okay.
I still have that
most-
chapter.
So you should be ready that maybe both universities can contact you, or maybe the first priority will contact you. Okay.
And maybe just to share, once you've been contacted, or once you finish uploading all your documents and choosing the university, you really need to keep tabs on your emails, because that's how they're going to be reaching out to you.
Exactly.
And eventually, they're going to create a WhatsApp group. I don't know if they created for you people as
No.
well. Yeah, for ITS, yeah, they did. But then for my other colleagues who applied through the other universities, they reached a point that they were put in different WhatsApp groups. So that brings me to the point that they're going to ask for your WhatsApp numbers as well. You need to really be sure the information you're giving out is the right one. Yeah, because if they reach out to you, for example, on WhatsApp and you're not responsive, they will eliminate your name straight away.
Okay. And the selection procedure of every university is different.
Yeah.
Like you should be ready for all the tests, for academic test, for interview, and for psychological test as well. So you can practice maths, because maths mostly universities took maths tests because they know that students are very choosy in doing the math questions. Physics also, the logical reasoning questions, you can practice those questions. Okay, so now now I think we should talk about the interview. So how was your interview?
It was so good, yeah, it was so good because they just asked about the university, about my future plan, about my research, like these things.
Okay, what about you?
Yeah, my interview was pretty good. I had a chance of meeting the department, the departmental head for chemical engineering, and the main questions he asked me was, first of all, why did I pick ITS and the department? So I had to explain to him. Next is what I wanted to do research in, and if I knew about the laboratory. So that tells you that you really need to read about the department. And another thing he asked, I remember, was like, why do I want Indonesia in particular? You need to have a reason, a convincing reason as to why you want to come and study in Indonesia. So think about it. My reasons might not be your reasons. So try to ponder and find out why really you want to come to
There's also
Indonesia.
one professor from your department. Maybe the question is different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The same. For me, the questions were same. Like why I select Indonesia, then why I select ITS. Then they also ask questions related to my research that I already pursue. So you should be ready for that also. You should read your thesis before sitting in the interview.
For your undergrad research, right?
You must have complete information about that.
About what you did in your
You
undergrad.
can ask any question about your thesis, your class thesis.
Yeah.
Okay, now I think the thing that is left is just the benefits. Or else, the major benefit is?
So the major benefit, first of all, is that they're going to pay for your tuition definitely. And another interesting thing is that they'll facilitate your travels from your country to Indonesia and back to your country, so you don't need to worry
First time,
about
last time.
so you don't need to worry about those costs of traveling, which normally stresses people. And I think my colleagues can speak about the other benefits.
The other benefit is also health insurance. Like this is the most important thing, health insurance, because it is so important. Then you have don't worry about your health.
Yeah. If you get sick, you'll have like a lot of doctors, specialists here, consultants, and you can get yourself checked there.
Mas Brandon can say about
Actually,
last day.
Actually, just like yesterday, I went for a dental checkup, and then I'm supposed to undergo a root canal. There's a procedure I'm supposed to undergo, but all of these bills are being covered through the health insurance.
Yeah.
So I don't need to worry so much about my health when I'm here, because I know I'm insured. At least I will not face so many hurdles.
Okay, so benefits for every university, like every university providing different benefits. Okay, like some university also give for accommodation free for the first year, and some universities don't. Like our university doesn't cover the first year accommodation, but we have different trips.
Instead of that different trips.
Yeah, they give us some
Jakarta trip, Bali trip.
yeah, and some pocket money also for those trips. So you don't need to spend your own amount when you go for the trips with ITS. So for different universities, maybe there'll be different kind of benefits.
Benefits, yeah. I think, yeah. But as far as
Mostly
I know, I
it's
think
same.
ITS has, I think, one of the highest number of trips that it places for its students, if
Also,
I'm not mistaken.
2023, ITS is
Ranked as one of the best KNB universities, host universities.
university.
Yeah. Yeah. So the scholarship really has so many benefits. Those travels that you get, and they're good for that exposure. You know, you go and visit a place, you learn about the culture, the language, the people. Yeah.
Just don't worry. Just this is one of the best scholarships.
Yeah, one of the best country.
You will be just supported from your country sampai here.
You don't need to do anything. Everything will be covered.
Yeah, so it's just amazing. And then beyond even the academic bit of it, like learning in the classrooms, in the universities, when you step out of the universities, you get to appreciate that the country is one of those very beautiful tropical countries.
Exactly.
And then you get immersed in their rich culture, you know, in that multicultural kind of setup, multilingual. They have so many languages here, and it expands your reasoning as a person, because at the end of the day, when you're done with your studies here, you're expected to work in a multicultural kind of setup, or in multinational companies, work for your governments, and yeah. So I mean, why not? You should take a chance, and once you go through, it would be a nice one for you.
Exactly, and this time there is more chances because the procedure of application is difficult now. So if you are meeting the requirements, you can apply and definitely you'll get the scholarship. So for today, thank you so much. I hope we cover everything.
Yeah.
And if you people in some else information, you can ask in the comment section.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I guess as we conclude, I always like saying that you need to believe in yourselves. The mere fact that the three of us are here today, it's not maybe because we're the most brilliant people, or we just followed the steps, normally step by step, and we had faith and belief that we could make it and study here. So the mere fact that you're also watching us right now, it shows you're also able to actually just follow. If you can follow the steps, we shall be meeting, I'm pretty sure, maybe next year or this year.
Just good luck.
Thank you so much. Good luck and all the best. See you soon.
Bye. See you soon.